Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Coreboy, back at it again. Of course, you're here for your best mouse and keyboard Halo player. Gonna be sitting here talking today, talking about some cool shit that we have planned. Gonna be talking about a little bit of a rant that I have as well, because of some things that I have noticed recently that I am just not a big fan of, especially within the gaming community. So, get a drink of tea real quick while we search for a Lone Wolves game. Also, it always says a minute and 11 seconds on this timer. I rarely ever take that long to find a fucking game in this mode. If you guys haven't been paying attention to the streams, I've been on a bit of a Lone Wolves hunch here for the last couple of days. Been playing a lot of FFA. Mostly because I've been having a lot of fun with it. A lot of the objective modes are really good for XP grinding, and then just overall the modes are pretty damn fun, so I've been playing it quite a bit. Despite how sweaty it gets sometimes. We've been having some fun with it. I hit my best clip last night, actually, so if you guys follow my TikTok, it should be listed down below. If you guys haven't kept up with that, you should. I post a lot of clips from there from stream and everything. I'm working on a little bit of a streamtage for here as well. But I hit my best clip last night. It'll be up on the TikTok if you guys haven't seen it yet. It'll be out before this video, but that's besides the point. But yeah, this has been a busy day today. Had to edit a podcast that's going to be up over on the Gaining Purpose channel. Everything for that is down below as well if you care about music of any sort, specifically heavier music like hardcore and death metal and stuff like that. I run a publication with my friend Ashton. We have a podcast that we do every week. We also have like minis that go up every Thursday, and we're working on some other content as well to get posted throughout the week. We also do reviews every single day, basically, throughout the week on our Instagram. We have a Twitter as well, where we just kind of post goofy shit, talk about bands and things of that nature. And we're getting a TikTok set up, so there should be a post from that today as well. But we had some big things happen with that today. We're working on a collab with one of our favorite bands from this area. So there's probably going to be some things about that coming out in the future, which is insane to us. We're actually coming up on 1 year of doing this. Ashton jumped into the whole thing about 6 or 7 months ago. So they've been here a little bit less than I have. I've been doing this for about a year. We've had one owner change from the original person that started it with me. But we're still doing it. We're still grinding it out. It's doing better than ever. And we're kind of just slowly doing more and more stuff to bring light to this whole thing and what we do there. So if you guys care about music, if you like music at all, if you're looking to expand your palette of music, you should go check it out. We do a lot of really cool stuff over there. We have a lot more stuff planned throughout the year, from possibly an award show going on at the end of the year, which will probably be streamed here. I got to figure everything out with that. And then it'll be posted over there, of course, like normal. So if you guys care about that at all, you should definitely go check that out. But sitting here talking today, I kind of wanted to talk about some stuff within the gaming world, some things that I dislike, things that I definitely understand, and things that I think most people as fans of gaming should really take into consideration. I will say this. Growing up in a time of gaming where like social media really wasn't a thing, kind of, I guess, makes it a bit of a skewed experience for me compared to a lot of newer players who've popped in. Especially, I think most people know, gaming took a huge rise during the pandemic because no one had shit to do. So gaming kind of just filled a void for a lot of people when it came to like socializing and everything of that nature. So, there's definitely a lot of new faces that we have in gaming, and I've been pretty clear on this whole standpoint since like COVID and everything, and I think something that we need to take into more consideration of how we treat. Okay, well, I didn't know I ran out of ammo there. Somehow that guy took forever to fucking kill me. That is absolutely crazy. I could not believe that. But one thing I always say is, and I'm looking for more of an older audience as well, not like the younger kids who are just getting into gaming, because I have a piece on them as well, because gaming is a completely different atmosphere for what it was whenever I was a kid, whenever I first got into gaming, and whenever I first started playing what I play, like Halo, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Fallout, stuff like that. Like, those community has grown exponentially since I was a kid, just because so many people have got into this whole, like, hobby and this whole, shit. At this point, I think gaming can be considered partially a fucking lifestyle at this point because of how many people it's like embedded in their existence. I mean, I'm an example of that. If I didn't have gaming, I probably wouldn't have much of anything besides from music, and that's kind of like my two fucking rocks in life are I can play games and I love music. So that's my two little things that I just love to absolute death. But when it comes to an older audience, I see a lot of them thinking that they know fucking everything about the world of gaming, and I think that's really fucking stupid. And it genuinely, I'll be honest, I didn't know you were coming through too, buddy. But what's up, man? Scared the hell out of me. Um, but one thing I can't stand is people who don't play games, and they're like very casual, and developers appealing to just that group of people. Don't get me wrong when I say this. You have to appeal to casual players as well. That's what kind of brings a game a lot of life that it does have. Um, and you know, some people start out casual, and then they're like, "Oh no, I really love this thing. This is like something that I do all of the time now." And that's totally cool. I love the fact that those people come in and they might find something that they love. They may start out casual and be like, "Oh no, I really love this." Like, I think that's how we all started. It was just like a thing where it was like, yeah, this is just fun to do, and then it became more than that. Like, we were like, oh no, like this could become like the thing that I love more than anything else in the world. And I'm kind of that way. I mean, I started out as a kid who just really liked playing video games to kind of like escape existence for a couple hours a day. Um, and then I met friends who also played games, and I was like, oh, this is just something that I really like. And now, like, a lot of my closest friends are people that I grew up playing games with when we were in middle and high school and even elementary school. And I'm still friends with a lot of those people. If you stop by the streams, you probably hear from them quite a bit, because they usually pop in and say hi, and we play shit together damn near every single day. So to me, it's just like, it's part of what I do. You know, aside from streaming, like, gaming is just the main thing of it. Like, that's why I got into doing it. I liked having phony moments with my friends that I could save and keep and cherish onto forever, and streaming kind of allowed me to do that. It allowed me to have, like, all those things together where I could play games, I could just do goofy shit, and I would have it all in this, like, one spot where if I wanted to, like, go back and clip something or look at it, I could. You never view it as like a career thing. I have this, like, my friends have this feeling of, yeah, like, you take it like very seriously. Like, I do, because if I don't take something seriously, I won't end up doing it ever. I'll just kind of half-ass it, and that's not what I like to do. I like to take everything that I do very seriously. But the main thing for it was, like, I just like having a place where I can keep these really goofy moments with my friends. I mean, I have clips on my Twitch from fucking 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, back on the BO3 days, of just funny things that had happened when I was playing with my friends. And it's just things that I like to kind of cherish and look back on, you know, rather, you know, if I'm not friends with somebody anymore or whatever it may be, it's just cool to have those memories solidified in a space where I can just go back and view them from time to time and look at them and be like, oh damn, that was a really funny moment, or I just remember playing this game a fuckload and loving it. I mean, I think the game that has the consecutive most clips on my channel are two games that I don't even really like that much. I'm not even gonna lie, but I have such good memories with them that I kind of keep them there, which are Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 2019. But now it's like mostly just Halo content and shit like that, because it's what a lot of us play. Because we were like, oh, well, this is what we enjoy, and none of the other fucking FPSs that have came out in recent years have gave us this satisfaction that we get with this game. But anyway, back to my normal fucking rant. I fucking rambled on there for a second. I find it weird that a lot of casual people think they know everything about games compared to those who have been playing games for a very long time. And I always use COD as like this weird denominator, because they do it, I think, more than most other companies and dev teams, is where they only appeal to one side of their player base and think everyone else is wrong. Like, I grew up a COD player as a kid. I mean, I still remember the days of me being like, oh, I'm going to join FaZe. This is going to happen. I think you just won that game. Hell yeah, let's go, buddy. You won it. Got 16 kills that game. That's not terrible. I'm not playing objective. But, like, I went through that whole phase. I had the phase where I was the one who was, like, the new kid in a group of people who played games together. And I think that's part of the experience with gaming, is learning. And I've talked to a couple of friends about this because of the music community that I'm in, because it's very similar. Is you don't hop in thinking you know everything, you learn, and then you can voice yourself. And that's how I view a lot of, like, gaming and music culture aside, is if you just hop in and you think you know everything, you're going to get a lot of backlash, and a lot of people don't like you. And I've noticed it's a lot more of a adult thing, especially within communities like Call of Duty and Warzone and shit like that, is they think that they are the smartest people on the fucking planet, and they have only played Modern Warfare 2 and 3, and I'm like, well, I don't think you know much of anything about a game or how this game should work. But then older person comes in who's like, I've been playing these games for 10, 11, 12, 15 years, however long it's been, and I know how these games should run. These are the games that I grew up playing. I know, like, the format of what this game is. And while it's okay to expand upon it, when you stray away from it, that's when it becomes an issue. And they're always like, no, this is how it is. And it's like, well, you've only been playing for 2 years. I don't think you were there for every release like some of these people were. From, Modern Warfare 1 or from Call of Duty 1 to what it is now. And I think a lot of people just don't understand that. Which I think is really weird, and I think that's why gaming has got so much more gatekeepy over the most recent years, which is a good and bad thing. I think it's really bad for younger kids who are getting into gaming, who I think people need to take into consideration of, it's a young kid, yes, they're probably going to act like they know everything, but just teach them along the way. That's all that you can really do to make a cool person out of that, and to make them understand, like, oh, okay, I know this now. That's why anytime I make a video talking about Halo, I always say if you're getting into Halo now, you should go back and play Combat Evolved through 5, and then hop into Infinite. You should play all those games. You should experience what they were at that point in time and see where the games have came from and how far they've evolved. And I think that's a good way to keep it open, is to just recommend that people go back and try out the things that they weren't there for. And I think that's really the way to go about it personally, is not to gatekeep it and, teach the younger audience of what is to be expected within a community. I feel like there's a lot of the weird shit in gaming now, especially, at least to me, with like the weird fucking alpha male shit that I see in gaming sometimes, that I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. To a lot of people being blatantly misogynistic towards female gamers, which is really fucking weird, and I don't understand that, because I didn't know that gaming had a gender discrepancy, but I guess it does to some fucking idiots who, I guess, get mad when a girl beats them in a video game, which is mega unfortunate, buddy. I'm so sorry you lost that round. And I mean, shit, I get my ass kicked by them every day in Halo. I've come to terms with it of, yep, you're just better than me, but I'm not going to treat you any different. I mean, brother, I've met females who play games that can shit talk better than me, and listen, I'm all here for it. Keep doing it. You're badass. We love you. And that's just like the point of it. And then, also having just like the weird people that come into the community just to fucking be weird towards female gamers, which is super odd to me. Like, just be fucking normal, get a life outside of games, maybe learn some social skills and build upon that. But there's like a lot of weird shit, like from how we treat the young, and I understand that, like, because even I laugh at where I'm like, oh, they're trolling a young kid in a game. Yes, I had it happen to me. You should also experience it. It's not bullying. It's simply us fucking with you, and then you'll be like, oh, I get it now. They were fucking with me. Trust me, it's fine. Now, there is a difference between just trolling a fucking kid who's playing a game and being an asshole and a piece of shit. I would like to clarify that. There's a stark difference. But, the gaming sphere has changed a lot, and I know there's a lot of people who wish we could go back to the old days, and I mean, I think in a gaming standpoint, to a degree, yeah. But I really don't miss being called slurs every day. That's definitely not something I necessarily am like, I need that again. That's, I don't know, fueling my fucking livelihood. Because in fact, it's not. Huh. Hey, I still got his ass. That's all that matters. I think. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bye, nerd. Oh, God, I fucking jumped up on the wrong one. Oh, it skidded off. Got you, doofus. Got your ass. But yeah, I feel like that's like some things that just need to be talked about in the gaming community more, and it's just being a fucking decent person is really all it comes down to, is accepting new players. Of course, don't let certain ones tread where they don't need to tread yet. Let them learn about the communities, let them learn about the games, but don't be an asshole about it unless you absolutely have to be, and there's certain situations where you do have to be. I'm not going to dictate away from that. Like, there's definite people who just try to be stupid and do stupid shit. That should not be taken lightly. But also, when it comes to people who you don't fucking know, and it comes to a younger audience of games, you should be accepting of those people getting in, because inevitably, they're the next generation. And I look at that the same way I do with music, is Like, currently in the music community, there's a lot of kids coming in from the TikTok side of things, and while I think those kids have a lot to learn about the music community that you're getting involved in, you have to understand that they're just learning, and that's what you have to do. Don't let them take away from the things that make that community, but also just teach them along the way. Let them know what is wrong and right. Let them know what is to be expected if they go to a show and some 30-year-old man tries to beat the ever-living shit out of them because it's at a hardcore show. Like, yeah, that's gonna happen, dog. You're gonna have somebody probably fucking try to mosh on you. You'll be okay for a little bit. They're not gonna try to fucking kill you unless you really do something stupid and fuck up a lot. I thought that melee was gonna connect and it did not. But there's things to learn and there's things to take into consideration. And to new and older players that are hopping into here and seeing this video, learn that as well. Learn how to teach the audience and not just be an asshole. So, dude, I caught that grenade so well. I didn't think it was gonna bounce that direction, but it definitely didn't. I caught it with my whole hand. I said, I'm gonna eat it. But learn how to teach the new audience that are just now getting into games that haven't ever been into them before. The people who maybe picked up gaming during the pandemic. I think instead of yelling and arguing, and I mean, trust me, there are people who just want to be an idiot and yell at you. That's expected. That's life, and that's how it is. If you can have a conversation with somebody and, actually have a normal adult conversation compared to just screaming and yelling at one another, try to do that, because it not only, I think, gives the community a better reputation, which it does. It, in turn, is a good thing, instead of being a complete and utter fucking idiot. And trust me, I know how hard it can be. I've been in those situations. Sometimes you just want to yell at a motherfucker, and that's just how it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you just gotta have a conversation, and that goes a long way, especially for personal growth. Alright, dickhead. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... Why? I don't even think they see that in free-for-all, but I definitely typed it in there just to hope that they would. And hope that they give me the clarification that I need on why they killed me like that. Okay, why are you running? You seen where I was. Don't be that guy. Okay, that was my fault. That was my fault. But yeah, overall, be a nicer person to this fucking community. Be decent. Like, it's not that hard. I promise you. And if you're an asshole, well, get bent and fuck off. I don't like you. And probably neither do your parents, but that's besides the point. No. No jump shotting me today. That's not gonna happen. Oh, there's another one of you. Oh, he's gonna go up this way. Okay, he thinks he's going to. Got him with it. I got all the kills with that thing. Let's go. I forget that pinpoint was on the map. I've been playing a lot of ranked recently, and this map is not in rotation for ranked, and I can totally understand why. The pinpoint needler is kind of fucking insane, and it probably wouldn't very well in ranked. But I keep forgetting that it's on this map, and I can just get fucking mapped by a needler because it has a fucking tracking device on it, which is honestly kind of fucking sick, but also why. Get me out of there, please. There we go, we got out, we're good. Yeah, man. Yeah. That works for me. Oh, God. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gotta get out of there. Fuck. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. I got stuck. I got pinched. No. Ah, shit. We got pinched there. But yeah, also talking about ranked, I have a ranked series that I'm trying to edit up together right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do like one full video where it's just like going from the grind to, from my placement, which was platinum, to onyx or whatever I hit. I'm trying to figure that out. I honestly don't know if there's a hero rank in normal ranked play. If there is, that's sick. That's awesome. You got stuck, nerd. Alright, it was that guy. He killed me. It's all good. I don't know if there's a hero rank in ranked. I haven't played ranked in a hot minute. Honestly, I could probably just search that up really quick. I could do it. Probably help out a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Halo ranked ranks. Yeah, that's. Yep, I typed that out. Gold. Oh, okay. So it just ends at Onyx. Yeah, we're gonna try to hit it. Fuck it. We're gonna try to. I'm gonna hope that we can. And if we do, that'll be absolutely fucking nutty. I'll be pretty damn proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. But who knows? We may not. Definitely gonna be trying to. But if the grind doesn't work out, I think let's see where we are at right now. Because fuck it, we're back in the menu. We can look really quick. Where the fuck is ranked? Ranked arena. Yeah, we're at plat 6. We're about 35 off of gold or diamond 1. We got really close last night, and then we lost 2 back-to-back games, and that was unfortunate. See, if you guys would rather see like a full series of just grinding, like an hour-long video of just a couple of games that we play during the night, have that maybe 2 or 3 times a week, or would you guys rather just have one long video of the grind from like good clips and shit from going plat to Onyx? It's really whatever you all want. I'm still trying to decide myself. I'm also trying to figure out how I might be doing another playthrough here soon. I know I keep talking about it. It's just that right now Halo is my main focus, and I'm trying to really focus on that and push through the fucking ranks of this because, well, as you can see, we're at Lance Corporal Diamond Grade 3. I think I looked up an average of how many games you have to play, and I think it's like a little over 9,000, so we have quite a bit of grinding to do. I don't think it'll necessarily take that long. I ran into a couple hero players, and I've never really looked at their rank, but I definitely don't think it's going to take that many. I mean, we could probably go look at even a fucking Onyx player and see what they're... Where are you at? Okay. Yeah, maybe that is, let's see. There was another Onyx player in here, too. Was it you? Or that's the person I just looked at? You were the one I just looked at. Yeah. Maybe it is closer to that. We have plenty of time. It's okay. I'm just trying to get an average here. Let's see. Damn, I've not been running into many Onyx players. Oh, there you. 3K, and you're a captain. I mean, I think it just depends on how much XP you're getting each game. I think that's what it comes down to more than anything. So, maybe it will take 9,000 match-made games. Maybe it won't. We'll see what happens, and if we, when we hit it, we hit it. And I'm gonna do a big fucking thing for that because, I think this is the most hours I've put into Halo in a very, very long time, and we were through. Also, I finally found a really cool way for my Mark IV to look, and I'm pretty damn proud of it. I think he looks sick as fuck, personally. I like him a lot. I'm just enjoying him. I like the little guy. So, I've been running it quite a bit here recently. I found a fucking shade or a coat that I actually finally like on it. There's a couple that I think look decent, but I like the more, at least with this set, I like the more, like, dim, kind of low vibrance type color schemes. I just think it looks better. I was stuck between this one right here, the Alabaster Cognac, or the one that I have on currently, which is the Noble Portal. And I kind of decided to go with this one. I thought it looked a little bit better. Also, the fucking Hazmat one looked pretty decent on it too, but I have like one of the Hazmat pieces on, so it just looked pretty decent with that. So, I'm a fan. I like the red visor a lot too. I forget, is it Dragoon? Yeah, that's what it is. I kind of like this visor. I was worried about when I first unlocked it because it has like a texture, and I've said multiple times, I'm not a fan of the textured visors like that and shit, which from a distance you can't really tell. I mean, you can on this one. It's pretty notable on that one. It does look pretty decent though. But the ones like these I'm not a big fan of. Just looks tacky. That's really all there is to it. I will say, I kind of wish they had some animated ones like they do in the MCC collection. That'd be fucking sick. This one looks cool, I think. They should add back some visors. I would buy so many of these. The Bay Sunset looks fucking sick. The main one I want, I like to get the Fanatic one or also the Belt Hole. I think the Belt Hole one is probably my favorite visor. It just looks super sick, and I like it because it's really dark, and I think it would just look good on most of my armor sets. I gotta switch back to my Dragoon one. Where are you at? Nope, not that one. Even though that one does look good. The Fireblood looks sick as fuck. Dragoon is the way we're going for this fella. I think I also have like a with it on too. Oh no, I don't. Maybe? No, I don't. Okay. I guess I don't. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video off here. Of course, I'll be live tonight like normal, so come check that out. And that's really it. I love you all, And yeah, later, dudes.